Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session with Piers, in the toolbox, we're going to do a speed session. We're going to see where your baselines are at with your club head speed with your driver, and we're going to try and ramp it up to 148 mile an hour today.
148.
That's the goal that I'm setting.
Sweet.
Reach for the stars. So yeah, let's try and get that swing speed ramped up. Let's get into it. So, we're doing a speed session, like we just mentioned. We've got the GC quad out. We're going to measure some swing speed. We have got not Piers's driver. This is a Maverick, which is the exact same as Piers. Unfortunately, we've run out of stickers that I'm trying to not tell many people about. But we are able to measure swing speed because we've got the fiducials on this driver today. We're also going to use the speed sticks that we've got. So I'll show you a bit of a program that we can do with them in order to ramp your swing speed up. The first thing we need to do is get some baseline numbers. So have you been playing today? No. So straight out of the car, let's see what your driver swing speed's at. Let's see how high we can get it, yeah? That was a pretty good drive to start with. Let's see what we got. Club head speed, 101 mile an hour. Club path, 0.0 into out. Do you know how we always say that you swing it straight?
Yeah.
That's pretty straight.
It's fairly straight for the first one out of the car.
Cool. Right, so we saw 101, 102, 98, 102, and that last one, which was 98.2. So we're very much hovering around the 100 mark. It's 102 at its fastest and 98 when it's at slowest. Yeah. Let me get the swing speed sticks, or whatever they're called. And then we'll put you on a bit of a program. Basically, you do some swings right-handed, some swings left-handed. So it's like you work on both sides. You go light, medium, heavy, and then you come to it some more, and it should ramp up. So exciting stuff. Right then, speed stick. So we've got light, medium, heavy. So what I want you to do is 6 swings, right hand, left-handed, with light, same again with medium, and then move it up to heavy, and then we come to it in your own driver again. So when I say both-handed, I mean literally as fast as you can, 6 swings.
As fast as you can.
Yeah, got to keep the speed up. Put it in space. 6 of them. When you're left-handed, put your left-handed grip if you want. 6 of them.
It's annoying that you look best left-handed, I do, right?
I don't know. So as discussed, either on camera or off camera a little bit earlier, I can't remember which, you're probably going to see some missed strikes. The main thing that we're trying to achieve now is just speed. This is over speed training. So if you can get your swing speed up to 105 and above, and there's also a few in-swing ideas that I'm going to give you a little bit later on as well that's going to help that. Let's go, Let's go for it. Off-centre strikes don't bother me too much, the swing speed does. Good, let's have a look. 101. So after fully exerting yourself, we've managed to lose a mile an hour. What we're saying? 102. Back up a little bit. I think 105 is the short-term goal, definitely, isn't it? 103. Good. So we've managed to up it up ever so slightly. Good. Right, so some in-swing ideas for you that's going to help, right? Slightly wider stance is always good. I heard this on a podcast. It's something that I never really explored before, but having tried it myself, slightly wider stance is helpful, right? Think about your lever system. Lead arm getting higher to create more leverage is only going to help. One big trick that I use, which helps me with my vertical force, you know, sort of pushing off the ground ideas, is I go left heel off the ground as I take it back, and I slam it in, and then I'm lifting up through impact then. So just leveraging as much as I can using that ground. We haven't got anything else to open, so we might as well push in and push off. So I'm thinking very high, very long, moving that left heel up, slamming it down, and then basically jump it as I'm hitting, trying to get off that ground. 1-2-2. Just try a couple of in-swing ideas, see if
Okay.
any of them help. This is one of them things, it's like, also kind of like anything, but it's very esoteric, isn't it? There might be just one feeling that unlocks another 1-2 mile an hour. So as you're lifting the heel up, it's almost like you're not doing it because it's fashionable to do. I'm doing it because I'm moving it to my right side that much. Yeah. On my one that went 122 and then I felt like I had an out of body experience. I just launched myself higher. Oof. 108. Fine, good. So the best thing with overspeed training is that hopefully when you settle down, when you go back to your normal swing, if you're able to get up to 108, hopefully you'll settle at 103.
Yeah, so
which
gain
is-
6 yards or so.
Yeah. Only reason we're able to do something like this today is because of how good we've been playing recently and how well we're controlling that front through and back.
Alright.
Seems a bit slower.
Yeah, so 105, but it seems slow.
Yeah, good minute. Just so we've got proof that I've actually just done this. I'm speed training at the same time as Piers, so he's not overexerting himself. And this was a recent shot that I just did. Recent. Look at that. That's my fastest ever swing speed. Woohoo! You seem knackered.
I'm knackered.
But one thing that we've just saw, I used to have a club head speed. We just explored an idea. Got it up to 110, just explored an idea. Could you tell the people at home what we just explored?
Yeah, much longer swing.
Longer swing.
Much longer swing.
High with the arms, bit more leverage. Got 110.
Yep.
Seemed to work. Not necessarily a feeling that you would deploy in your swing as of today,
Right.
but
Something to work towards.
absolutely, yeah. And it don't look crazy, no, from an aesthetics point of view. Obviously, we never work towards aesthetics. It's always function over form. That's it. So just to show the people at home, let's have a look at this backswing now. Nice, nice. Strike, good strike. We'll cut that one out. What were your club head speed though?
108.
See, it was still 108. That's not going in video, that one though. But like, even if it did though, as your overspeed training, you've got to expect some craziness like that.
Yeah.
You've been hitting it too well. Bit like that.
108 again.
108. Mint that we're keeping up there. Baseline's 100. We're 10 mile an hour faster now. 10 mile an hour faster is 20 yard, innit? Never film the swings when you get personal bests. 111. Get up there.
Just 13 miles an hour.
So, yeah, from the baseline at the start, 30 mile an hour quicker. So, here we go.
More about just go back to a normal.
The element of control, adding in the element of controlling, seeing if we can just retain higher swing speed. It's a normal swing, but with the overspeed training that we've been doing, does it keep you higher than 100, 101? Oh, better. That's got to be 106, surely.
103. Happy with the drive though.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's still faster than I was hitting earlier.
Yeah, 3 mile an hour up, aren't you? I'd never really expect you to maintain 5, 6, 7 mile an hour swing speeds anyway, really. If you think about it, it's a case of if you can improve 2 mile an hour every session,
Yeah.
that's how you get it up.
And knowing it's in there.
Absolutely. When you've got 111 in you.
To be fair, they've levelled out higher than they were levelling out before.
Absolutely.
2 or 3 miles an hour up.
That could have been the most fun I think I've ever had during the lesson. So we managed in that session to elevate a swing speed up to 111 mile an hour. So we think about potential distance. There's potential to it drives 30 yards further there. As you correctly identified, off camera I think it was, you've got to train with this. This is not just something that happens like straight away.
It wasn't one session. They've got to build those muscles up.
Of course, yeah. Think about it being a PT. I've told you the exercise. I've told you the exercises to get the six pack. Now you've got to go and do the sit-ups. You know what I mean? You've got to keep swinging it fast. You've got to maintain that high level of swing speed, so that when we see them drop-offs, instead of it being 102, 103, which it has been today, you've increased it by 3 mile an hour. We can get it up to 105, 107, and that's when you start carrying it 14 yards further. And 1-2 clubs, less into greens, and start seeing benefits of hitting it further then. Yeah.
Cheers.
Good that. Anytime. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. See you next one. Laters.